Welcome back, all my tinfoil hat brothers and sisters. Now today we've got a really interesting video. This person posted this today and it was filmed in Colombia, and this craft, whatever it is, was seen flying all over the place, and I found two videos unedited in 4K resolution. Alright, so it wasn't filmed with a potato phone and it was filmed in daylight. Those two things right there, unheard of. If you've been watching me or you do watch UFO videos, that's unheard of. Let's watch this video together and see if we can figure out what's going on. Sit back, relax, enjoy this video. Like the video, there should be a little animation down there. Should do anyway, half the time it don't work, it's all over the place.
Medellin, Colombia. We found a UFO. And I'm gonna zoom into it.
Bro, my food is gonna burn.
Where is it at?
Bro, they gonna.
It's right here. It's right here. Okay.
It's about to go through the clouds soon.
No, that's a hot air. No,
It's not no hot air balloon.
a hot air. Look at this. We found a UFO. That is a UFO. Put an eye. I'm looking at it.
Is that? It's like a diamond shape. Bro, what the is that?
Yo, that's not a balloon. That's big to be.
Bro, that's like a diamond shape.
Look at that's a perfect shape. Bro, you gotta keep it.
Bro, what is that? It's like rotating.
It's rotating?
Yes, look.
It's just. It's not like flipping like a bag.
No, that's like genuinely shocked right now. But I'm dead ass shaking.
What do you think so far? I don't know. It could be a balloon, the way it's moving. But the next video we're going to watch is the one that's really strange, and it's the same object in the sky. But let me know your thoughts down below so far. I don't know. I'm torn. It could be something weird, or it could be a balloon. I'm not sure yet.
Cause I thought it was like, you know, we just like seen a bag or something. Like there's no.
No, that's fire coming out of
Yes, it's going up.
UFO, bro.
You see the flames?
Yeah,
from the
there's
lights?
flames.
Yo!
Bro, that's a UFO.
What the?
Wait, let me see. Wait.
The weirdest part is this bit under here. Now, someone could easily make something like this, and the fire is what it makes it go up, obviously, like the Chinese lanterns. So I'm not convinced with that video, but the second video is what is really going to help us figure out what this thing is, because at the moment it just looked like a fancy balloon. So this video was posted yesterday as well. So it's quite strange that, isn't it? Two videos filmed the same. Now, this is the strange part. Same object, but not a balloon. It doesn't travel like a balloon. It doesn't look like a balloon. So who knows what's going on. But take a look at this. What is that? Look at it. Do you know what I mean? The whole... Like, look at the way it's built. It looks almost metal or something. But I can't figure this out. You have to let me know your thoughts down below. This is what I'm saying. It's every day, guys. It's every day we're getting weird stuff happening. New aliens turning up, and I really feel like one of them found us, called up their friends and said, come here, come to Earth. They got all sorts. They got hot dogs, burgers, cinemas, video games. They got GTA 6. Maybe they're coming here for the GTA 6 launch. That might be what's happening. But take a look at this video. I got them all. I got them all for this video. Take a look at this. And this video is quite strange as well. This one was sent to me by a subscriber. They put a little arrow there so we can see. See that little white object right there? It travels into the mountain and then cloaks. It just disappears right here. And you see these people up here, they also filmed it as well, and it disappears right under there. See? But can you notice? I don't know if you can see that, but it's cloaked, so it's still there. If we go back a little bit, right, it's visible there, and then the next frame, it cloaks, but you can still see it a little bit. See it moving along? It's still going, look. That's mental. So you have to really slow it down to be able to see, but look. Because I saw a comment, someone said that a lot of these UAPs are seen coming out of mountains or under the ocean. So this could be where they're hiding. It really could be where they're hiding, you know. That's the theory that a lot of people are saying. So if you've got any thoughts on that, leave it down below. Alright, so this video has blown up. It got posted 2 days ago and it's already on 4 million views. Alright. And apparently this is called a behemoth moth. People believe in it. If you go in the comments on this original video, you'll see it. People are talking about it. No one's saying how fake it is. Right, I'm just going to let the video play so you can see for yourself if it's real or fake. This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis, alright? But watch.
Nick? Is that a moth?
Right, so you can clearly see there's 2 kneecaps there. I didn't know moths have knees. And if you notice, in a couple seconds, it's just a guy in a suit holding onto a window. Look, you're going to see some bars right at the end. See? There's a window there. He's just holding onto it in some weird suit. Look. That's what I mean, and that video is going viral. It's got to be kids watching that getting terrified, thinking there's some giant moths going around. But yeah, I just thought I would include that in tonight's video because you can go viral for anything nowadays. So, man, fair play to those two. They thought of it worked, didn't it? Right, I have to show you this video. This thick white foam just appeared in the streets in Mexico, and this was this year. People go out and start playing in it. People are crazy, man. They don't even know what's in this stuff. Could be poisonous, and they're just playing in it. That's what I'm saying. Why would you do that? It's not snow. That's not snow. You're not going to go in there and build a snowman. You're going to build a poo man.
The alien spaceship 3i Atlas may have a pulsating heartbeat in what could be the biggest clue in answering whether it's an extraterrestrial object or not. Since the summer, what NASA has dubbed a comet has been hurtling through our solar system, baffling experts as it goes. This new pulse update comes after 3i Atlas experienced a clear non-gravitational acceleration, according to orbital data. Harvard professor Avi Loeb revealed the multi-jet structure will arrive at its closest to Earth on December 19th, in what could be our closest ever encounter with alien life and technology.
December 19th. Everyone mark that on your calendars, alright? I'm going to be stood outside my house like this. Alright? And I'm going to be the first to report on it if anything happens. But isn't that crazy to think, though? Whatever this thing is, and there's people out there saying, no, it's not alien, it's just a rock. No one knows what it is. Well, maybe NASA do, but no one can say for sure what it is. Regardless of all the conspiracies, we're going to be the closest we've ever been, well, you know, relatively speaking, to 3i Atlas, to an alien comet. That it's going to be so close to Earth. That's crazy. Could you imagine all those people at NASA, they're sat on their computers going, yeah, it's still going, guys, just say bye. And 3i Atlas is going like this, and then it just goes... and then starts coming towards us. Could you imagine that? It just stopped, turned. I'd love to see the look on their faces.
All right, NASA, I think it's time we have a little talk about this Mars and Devon Island situation. So y'all are asking, where's Devon Island at? That up there is Devon Island. You can see it's in the Canadian Arctic, okay, y'all? So it's very, very, very secluded. Don't worry, we're about to zoom in on Devon Island. I'm going to show y'all down there. But first, I want to show you this right here. Look at these pictures now. It just looks like, to me, there's a filter put on it, like a little red filter. And then there's the real Devon Island. I mean, look, even the rocks line up. This is the little research camp. This is what we're about to zoom in on, and this is what's going to blow your mind. So, check this out right here. Now, we're going to zoom into Street View. I just want to show y'all something really interesting and really cool. All right, not that low. Now, as we look to the... Wait a minute. What is that? Does that say Mars? Does that say NASA? No way. You know, people say, this doesn't exist, man. Ooh. Look, the Mars Institute, the Halton Mars Project. We'll get there in just a second, okay? But I want to show y'all how it looks, man. This is literally, they test the rover out here, right? Well, allegedly, people say they use these pictures and say they're Mars. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying allegedly, okay? So before y'all are, you know, obviously y'all are probably in the comments saying, it's not true, man. Look right here, look at that rock right there, right? That's on Mars, okay? Now, look at this rock right here. The rocks are identical. What are the odds of that? I mean, the odds are like pretty slim, man. So do y'all think that NASA would actually do that? Would they actually go to Devon Island and record it and then just say that it's footage off of Mars? I mean, what are y'all really thinking truly about this? Because researchers, independent researchers, have taken these pictures, they've actually blended them together. Look right here, look at this one, man. Mars is right there, Devon Island. Look, it matches up perfectly, man. So the odds are very low, like I said. And you know, all of these are on the NASA website. This right here is the Viking 2 image. This right here is an image from Devon Island. Like, look, you know, it just kills me because I'm telling you, there's gonna be so many comments that are gonna be saying, well, no, it's not even look the same. Ooh, look, though, that is identical.
Man, that is pretty wild. That's the first time I've heard of that, but I'm not surprised. And I think a lot of you aren't either. There's always a chance that we didn't actually do the things they say we did and didn't achieve them, but why would they lie about it? Like, what would be the purpose of lying about going to Mars when they can just simply say we can't get to Mars? Let me know your thoughts on that down below. Surely it would take more hassle, more risk to lie about something like this. Maybe they're telling us that we've been there instead of telling us that we can't get there because we're not supposed to get there or not allowed to get there, or we can't. You know what I mean? So let me know your thoughts down below on why you think they would fake something like this. What would be the purpose? I'm actually interested, so make sure you write a comment.
Welcome to 2025, where now country concerts are demonic. This is the Zac Brown Band. I've never heard of them, but they recently just played at the Sphere. Now, I don't know if this is some type of initiation to go mainstream or even to play at the Sphere, but people said they literally felt like they were getting dragged through the gates of hell. This concert starts off with a little boy inside of a red door in his bed. I'm not sure who this is supposed to resemble, maybe the lead singer or something. After this, they take you through a jungle or woods with portals everywhere. And then after that, you see the boy in front of the red door, but now it's on fire. And this literally looks like the door to hell, because after this, it starts...
The only thing that matters and the only name they fear is Jesus. Look at the cross. It's the only thing that can protect you from this stuff, everyone.
To get really dark. You see this really big skeleton, and there's flames around him in this big kingdom, and he's wearing this crown. And then eventually you're going to see that the lead singer is wearing that same crown.
Wow.
And then things start getting a little crazy. Just notice at the very end, you start to see the fallen angel. I'm not sure if this is supposed to represent Lucifer himself, but there's a lot of symbolism here, and you can watch it back and see what you can pick out. But I've never seen a country concert be this demonic in my entire life.
That's what I'm saying. The music industry is just getting so bad, and it's so in your face. And I don't know how people can say, oh, it's art. How is that art? Like, being demonic, like, how is that art? There is a big spiritual warfare happening at the moment, and I really feel like these big festivals where they do this stuff, it's like some sort of ritual to get everyone's energy, you know what I mean? The only thing that can really protect us from demons and evil and evilness is the cross, is Jesus. And whenever I feel like I'm around bad energy or darkness is around, the person that I learnt the rosary from was from a Catholic, he was an exorcist assistant, and he said to me, he said, Ben, to fight ancient enemies, you need an ancient weapon. And he held up his rosary, and I got one straight away. So this is my weapon. The cross is the only weapon that works.
We don't know.
See, the thing is about that weather, it looked to me, it looked like a firework display. But when I looked in the comments, a lot of people said there were no firework displays scheduled in that area. If it was a firework display, like, that's a lot of noise and money that someone spent. So it'd have to be a private show. But a lot of people said in this area that went and investigated, they couldn't find and see any fireworks. So that video's been taken off, and a lot of people trying to figure out what it is. I don't know. I mean, it is a bit weird because those people in that video that posted it said there's nothing but forest over there. So even if it was a firework display, why would it be in the middle of the forest and getting all that stuff? I don't know. This is what I mean. Some of these videos are just weird, and it's even worse when they don't give any context. But before this video ends, there is something I want to talk to you about quick before you go. There is something I want to tell you, and it's something I have a problem with as well. Stop trying to be perfect. You're not always going to get it right the first time. And I'm telling you this, I'm also telling myself because I have a very unhealthy habit of work where I can't take my foot off the pedal. I don't know if any of you out there know what I mean by that, but I have an unhealthy relationship with things I enjoy. When I enjoy something, I just want to do it all the time. I jump in with both feet, both hands, head, I'm full in. And if I make a mistake, I really beat myself up about it. It has to be perfect, and it's not a healthy way to be. And we're human beings. We're not designed to be perfect. It's all about what your heart wants and if your heart is in it. And you will make mistakes. We will fail. Failure is part of it. And I've been trying to grow as a man of God, and I still make mistakes. And I have to remind myself that I'm not perfect. I'm not a robot. I'm still going to slip up sometimes. And that's something I'm dealing with. That I'm trying to give myself a break from this pressure that I feel a lot of the time. And I just wanted to share that with you because I know that there are people out there that have the same pressure on their shoulders to be something, to be perfect, to be, to not have a dent in the armor, to be bulletproof. And that it's exhausting. It really is. But you don't have to be that way. You really don't. And if there's people around you that see your weaknesses and pull them out and use it against you, then they're not your people. Be with people that you can be yourself, And it's not about being perfect, it's about being you, I think, in my opinion. Because, sometimes we can't be perfect, and we're never going to be, no matter how hard we try. So what's the point in trying to be? So I just wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of people out there feel the same. And it's not true. You don't have to be this perfect person. Don't try to be, because it's exhausting. Just be yourself. Be yourself. And if people don't accept that, then they're not your people, as I've said. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that. And I hope you're doing well, whoever you are. And I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. See you then.